Bar Stool Sports.
Evan Bosenko, Connor Griffin,
Mostly Sports.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, into Mostly Sports. Don't you dare do it, Evo. Don't you fucking dare. Stop it. Stop it right now. Put it. Put the Nerf gun down.
I'm gonna do a desk pop.
Whoa. When was your last desk pop? September 08. It is April 11th. It is day
Underrated
3.
movie.
April Fools.
Okay. Day 3 of Mostly Couch. The last day, Mark and Brandon will be back on Monday, I believe. Definitely Brandon. But I think we'll have the full squad back on Monday. And, of course, until then, we are, as always, brought to you by Jägermeister, April 11th, 4/11. I'll give you the 411 right here. Jägermeister, let's talk about our presenting sponsor. They could have written a totally normal ad, like a really classic ad. They could have talked about their history and the 56 botanicals. It could have been all salesy and cutesy, but they know you don't care. Jägermeister doesn't want to be like all those other brands that buy ads on the show. Their words, not ours. They just wanted to say 2 things. Jägermeister is great, but everyone has been drinking it wrong, Ebo. How should we?
I don't think. I think I've been drinking it right, Connor. Actually, I think you're generalizing a lot of people out there in the population. I think not everyone is drinking it wrong. I think some people like me are drinking it right, Connor.
The people in this room surely are drinking it at 0 degrees Fahrenheit. But if you're not, you should be drinking it at 0 degrees Fahrenheit.
Ice cold.
Ice cold. Ice cold shots of Jägermeister. That's it. That's all they want to tell you. So wherever you're out, if you're hanging out with friends or at the bar, or maybe you're doing all the sports stuff or just mostly sports stuff, call the shots. Cheers with frosty 0 degree Fahrenheit shots of Jägermeister. Damn, that's cold. And remember to check Jägermeister out at us.jägermeister.com. Drink responsibly. Jägermeister liqueur, 35% alcohol by volume, imported by Mast Jägermeister US, White Plains, New York. Ebo, what the hell do you want to talk about?
Whoa.
I think I'm just gonna podcast with the Nerf gun until it's an issue.
All right, fair.
Is that okay?
Yeah, I mean, it is a little bit jarring when you're trying to go through an ad read and you just are slowly raising a Nerf gun at me. But yeah.
No, I was just pointing into the sky.
Desk pop.
Yeah.
For anybody who didn't get that reference, that's the other guys. If you haven't seen the movie, you have to.
I'm sure not a lot of people have seen it. It's a very underrated movie, right?
Very underrated.
Very underrated.
It's one of my favorite movies of all.
Only one of the most popular comedies of the last 25 years, but
They don't make them like that anymore.
Aim for the bushes.
Aim for the bushes. Anyway, Hot Rod?
Yeah.
I like that too.
Yeah, I mean, John Morant. That's
John Morant is the once again.
I
the
can't
lead
get enough
scorer.
John Morant.
So he is double dipping in the grenade celebration. He did it again last night against the Timberwolves, and this time he did add another element to it where he throws the grenade into the stands and then he holds his hands over his ears, and it looks like this is here to stay. This is going to be a thing. So that's very exciting stuff. John Morant, the grenade celly. Hey now. Okay, yeah. I love it. I do really, really like that. You also, can you find this? I don't think you can. Like,
What do you mean fine? Oh, fine.
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 Yeah.
Can you find
the NBA
this?
have any type of punishment in place for John Morant for him tossing a fake grenade into the crowd? I don't know. It's not taunting any players. It's not necessarily directed at any fan. It's not a malicious type of thing. Like I think he's found a gray area.
Yeah, there's
he's gonna
nothing
be able to live
malicious about a grenade. You're right. There's absolutely nothing malicious about it.
It's not trash talk is what I'm trying to say.
Nothing malicious about that either.
Yeah, it's straight to the point, Connor. It's I'm gonna kill you with this grenade.
It could be a boogie bomb.
It could be.
That is true.
That'd be awesome.
Yeah.
That's what the PA or the building tech should do. Is just play the Boogie Bomb audio,
And everyone just goes crazy
Yeah.
in the stands.
And then
I have a question.
fucking slurp juice.
Morally, does it? He's throwing a grenade into a home crowd.
Yeah.
In hypothetical sense, like if you pull out a gun at your opponent, you're like, I just killed you.
Mm-hmm.
If you're throwing a grenade into your own stands, killing dozens of your own fans,
It's
Well, they're not playing hardcore, so they're good.
no friendly fire. You're saying?
Yeah, there's
okay.
friendly fire's off, so they're fine.
All right, deal.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that's just the solution. There's no friendly fire, CJ.
I like the celebration. Of course, the Grizzlies did lose last night, but it's a fun game. And we should have said this off the rip. Before we get any further, this is Brandon Walker Appreciation Day.
Oh yeah, shout out Brandon Walker.
Shout out Brandon Walker. Let's give him a round of applause.
You the man, Brandon.
4 years at Barstool Sports for Brandon.
Yeah.
I don't know about that.
Oh, was it more?
6.
I think it's longer.
6 years.
Bro, graduate already, man.
Shit.
Too many
Shit,
years.
dude.
Bro took a COVID year in there or something.
Man Wilder, get your ass out of here, dude.
6 years at Barstool. It might have been yesterday, but we were doing OJ Day.
Yeah.
Regardless, it's today or yesterday. It's also his birthday coming up on Sunday. So we decided we would take today, do Brandon Walker Day. We're going to eventually, bring some people in, and we're going to put on a show that I think he would really appreciate on his day.
I thought he was going to be here for Brandon Walker Appreciation Day. So I bought him this giant pencil sharpener.
Oh!
Yeah. But he's not here to receive it, so I guess it's just mine. And I guess got to get a giant pencil.
What is bro sharpening?
I'd love to see Ebo with a hole in a giant pencil.
Imagine those shavings, fucking massive. All right.
Play the laugh track.
Should we call Brandon to congratulate him?
Yeah.
6 years?
That's a good idea, TJ.
Also,
I'll call him.
on the topic of things that were sent to us for Brandon Walker Day, these Mississippi State, the apparel just showed up. You have a nice...
It said Rain or Dakota was on the box or something like that. It was a return address.
And it looks like...
Shout out to Dakota. She's probably one of our many female fans out there.
Absolutely. You got
Dakota
the nice,
Prescott, I believe.
You got the nice pullover from Miss Prescott. I don't even know what this is, but it's nice.
Looks like a jacket.
Yeah, it looks like
They call that a
probably a
bomber
jacket.
Here, I'll call Brandon.
Yeah, but it's a button-up jacket. I don't know if there's
It's a
specific-
bomber jacket.
That's
Yeah.
it.
It is.
Thank you, Liam.
You're welcome.
Bomber, speaking of talking about Ja Morant.
I hardly know her.
Let's see. Is he going to answer?
He has to.
It's his day.
How many times does it ring?
Damn.
This is disappointing. All right.
It's Brandon Walker. Oh, Brandon's unavailable. Should we record him a FaceTime voicemail?
You could do that?
Yeah.
Okay, I did not know that.
I have Blutman record it.
Oh, wait, I don't think he has that on. Never mind.
Oh, bummer.
Can't do it.
Okay.
What a boomer.
All right.
We'll get Brandon on the show eventually.
Brandon Walker Appreciation Day.
Yeah. But
That is
that's
much like Brandon to not show up for his own appreciation.
a little bit. But it's a very special day, and we just wanted to put that out there. This is everything we do on the show today is in honor of Brandon, and we're going to put together a show that he would be proud of and that he would want. So,
And this is Brandon Walker, the college basketball player, correct?
No.
Currently in the transfer portal.
Montana State.
Yeah, Montana State's Brandon Walker.
another MSU.
Where bro going?
I don't know. So, yeah, Ja Morant still pulling this out.
Yeah, I think the only end game for this is the stadium operator, like TJ, has to get involved with either doing boogie bomb sound effects or pulling up the AC 130, like I said on Wednesday.
It's the only option.
Yeah, it's the only option. Like he has to go to the
It's
replay.
an either or.
Yeah, it's either. There is no stop for Ja Morant. It's.
Yeah.
I think the NBA should start tweeting out his stat line, like the kill streak he got in Call of Duty. So if he drops like 25, 12, and 6, what is that, TJ? That's nuke, chopper gunner, precision airstrike.
Yeah, it depends what your setup is.
Yeah.
So like
Yeah.
Harriers.
if we're trying to get the PA involved in everything, then the score streak idea works flawlessly. Because he gets the 10 points, and that announcer just goes, Ja Morant, UAV inbound. That's goosebumps for an entire arena.
By the way, elsewhere in the NBA, the Pacers beat a shorthanded Cavs team last night, but still the Cavs, one of the best teams in the league, and we are gearing up. And I keep doing this. I keep bringing up the NBA playoffs. I am so excited for this NBA playoffs. We're going to get most likely Pacers and Bucks in the first round. Pacers, they just clinch at least a top 4 seed, and they will get home court advantage. Right now, Bucks are in the 5 spot. Pacers, Bucks, first round. The Eastern Conference is really whack. It's very top-heavy. The bottom of it is not that great. I am not interested at all in the East play-in. But that 4-5 matchup, Pacers-Bucks, that's been a series as of late that's been, honestly, one of the bigger rivalries in the sport in an era where there are no rivalries. I can't wait to see if that actually shakes out.
You almost sold me on the Eastern Conference for a second because while you were talking about this great matchup with the Pacers and Bucks, the only thing I can think about is I don't care.
Okay.
The Eastern Conference I'm unmoved by any of the matchups. I don't think I'll be tuning in for anything before an Eastern Conference Finals, and that in that conference, to be honest. I mean, I'll probably watch it, but I don't particularly find myself drawn to any Eastern Conference storylines or. It's pretty uncompelling to me.
Is that so true? Ebo?
yeah.
Before the show, you were talking your shit about Tobias Harris.
That is true. That is the only storyline I care about.
What's the stat?
I sent it in the group last night. If TJ wants to pull it up, it's let's see. It's the biggest improvements for teams from year to year. So it's the 08 Celtics improved by 42 wins. They added Kevin Garnett and Ray Allen. And then it's just a bunch of other MVP level players in Tobias Harris, responsible for the biggest wins ever, win improvements ever.
Listen, I'm not saying that he's having a bad season by any means. He is, still a bum in Philadelphia sports culture. I am so glad he's not on our team.
Yeah, you really didn't need him this year.
Dude, you think that he would have solved the problems that we face this year?
I mean, the Pistons won 30 more games. Blutman's not along. He knows. He knows everything Tobias Harris brings to the table.
Yeah, Nick Kyrgios compared his basketball playing style to prime Tobias Harris back on the Orlando Magic.
Yeah.
So think about if you could use those skills in Philly this year, maybe a fringe playoff team. Maybe he's a healer and so many guys don't get
absolutely
hurt.
Not.
Liam.
I
want to know the facts about Pistons injuries this year then, because I think Tobias Harris is a medic.
Tobias Harris
might be a medic. Yeah, he might
is
have
a
healing
medic.
powers. Have you ever considered that he's just a walking med kit?
Joel Embiid wouldn't get hurt if you had him healing up your squad.
Call him the Jug.
There's too much Fortnite talk on the show today. Way too much Fortnite.
All right, here are the biggest improvements.
TJ.
Yeah, that's gonna have to be permanent.
I can't get Twitter DMs. I'm in hell.
Twitter's broken.
Yeah.
Thanks, Elon.
It's from Crumpled Jumper on Twitter if you want to just go find it that way. But these are the biggest improvements from the players responsible for the biggest improvements in NBA history. Are you ready?
Mm-hmm.
That would be Kevin Garnett, Tim Duncan, David Robinson, Steve Nash, Larry Bird, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, and Tobias Harris.
And again,
yeah, and this is
not a direct causation. Like Tobias Harris is not the one who's completely changing the Pistons. He's the fourth leading scorer on the team.
And you know what? There's some things outside the box where he might be responsible for. I wouldn't know because I don't watch Pistons basketball, but
I want to know because I don't watch.
Oh, we do have somebody in here who might know a little bit about the Pistons. It's our very own Blake Varatovo, who is from
that's
Michigan
not how
area.
You say it, is it?
Varatovo.
Varatovo, good.
He is.
I thought it was Beauregard.
No. Big time Detroit sports fan.
Like Violet.
Yeah, that's Violet.
Michigan State, of course, the Tigers, also the Pistons, Lions as well. We got to get your take on this, Blake. And wow, Brandon would be furious to know that Blake is here on a special day with a backwards hat, and Brandon is not here. Mark would be pissed too.
They were calling me lame last time.
Is he biting his tongue?
That's true.
Biting his lip?
Because you defended a friend.
Yeah.
And for that, I thank you.
You're welcome.
So what's going on with the Pistons, man? Because Ebo's over here saying Tobias Harris is essentially in the categories of Larry Bird and all these different people. Kevin Garnett. What's going on, Cody? There we go. I just don't see how this stat means anything. The Pistons have a really solid team. They have a great coach. Cade Cunningham has had an amazing season. Like, why is Tobias Harris getting all this love? I don't know.
I mean, listen, I didn't really want him back on the team because obviously when last time he was on, the Pistons weren't really good. And I'm also, let me get ahead of this, I'm a Pistons casual. Fair. I'm Lions, Michigan State sports, I'm Tigers and Red Wings. Pistons really haven't done anything for me. I'm not really an NBA fan, but I'm like I said, casual. But whatever Tobias Harris is doing, whatever this team is, I think it's more JB Bickerstaff.
Yeah.
Cade Cunningham's one of the better players in the world. They're just fun to watch. I don't know. It seems like we have the old like 2000s Pistons, like we, D-Town, Motor City, like who gives a fuck? Who cares? Isaiah Howard or no?
Yeah.
Name no, not.
Yes.
It's okay, Blake.
No,
we're going to agree with everything.
Isaac
well
Howard.
said.
Isaac Howard's a Michigan State hockey player, lightning prospect.
Yeah, no, I'm getting my.
Would
sports mixed
you
up.
consider Tobias Harris a vibes guy?
Or would you say he's a bum?
I'd say vibes.
Okay, fine.
I
Wait,
feel
so
like
I'm
Philly
not
could
as
use a
close to
vibes
saying
guy.
calling people bums as you are.
I'm just saying the last thing on Tobias Harris. We don't have to do a whole hour on Tobias Harris, but there is something to be said about the Pistons winning 30 more games this year and the Sixers losing 30 more games.
Again,
there's only one common thread there.
you lose Jared McCain, Joel Embiid. I have no idea what the fuck is going on. We haven't known this entire season. When he plays completely solid, and then he is injured all of a sudden, and he can't practice back-to-back days, let alone play back-to-back days. Paul George, just an absolute disappointment from start to finish. And then all the injuries that have piled up. Tyrese has been banged up. And eventually there comes a point where you just got to say, listen, this is not our year. Let's just punt. And that's exactly what we've done. The lineups have been rolling out have been terrible. It's because we're fully embracing the tank. And so you can't say, like, oh, yeah, the Pistons, they've won X amount of games more than the Sixers this year. Totally different circumstances. And J.B. Bickerstaff obviously couldn't get it done in Cleveland, but he did turn around that Cavaliers franchise and is a great coach, and you're seeing it now pay off in Detroit. So I don't understand why Tobias Harris is you're alleging is the one who deserves a lot of credit.
Listen, it's just what the numbers say. I can't fake these numbers.
Okay, fine, whatever.
Facts don't care about your feelings, Connor.
Blake, anything else you'd like to add? We did give you barge privileges at any point during this week, and you're just now capitalizing right now. Any particular reason?
No, just I wanted to support Brandon Walker.
Absolutely. I respect the fuck out of that, Blake. Thank you. That means a lot.
Does it bother you that he isn't here for you? Because, I mean, you have a lot of respect for him, clearly, but he clearly doesn't have a lot of respect for you.
Yeah, I don't know. I guess he just had things that were more important. I don't know.
Are you
friendship?
Yeah, you may be a little bit offended that he didn't take you to the Masters as opposed to taking Joey Avery?
You know, it's cool. I mean, whatever he wants to do. I'm a big golf fan. I would have loved to go to Augusta, but you know, just not the way the cookie crumbled this time.
Could we see the unnecessary roughness clip of Casey saying it was one of my like bucket list items to go to the Masters, and Brandon Walker, you had an extra ticket and you took Joey Avery. Brandon's response to this, it was so funny.
Yeah.
It's my good friend Joey Avery. She's just right to her face.
Can I go now?
Yeah, can I? I don't know. Is Twitter down?
No, it's just
It's wonky.
It's being wonk.
I do think it's on the unnecessary roughness Twitter.
It is. Thank you, Connor.
By the way, yeah, I also saw an unnecessary roughness today, Blutman. What's going on with Nico in Tennessee?
I'm going to refrain from speaking on it.
There you go, folks. That's why you come to the show.
That's why you go on a podcast, is to refrain from
because
speaking.
Nikos is a moron and is probably making up stuff, and the EMI of all the family saying he's making up stuff, and I don't want to get involved and say things and then get sued.
Could you at least elaborate on the stuff that has been said and don't add?
They're saying that there's contract negotiations and that Nico's asking for more money than Tennessee's willing to pay. Back in the offseason, this is true, Nico and his dad were looking to exploring transfer portal opportunities, but messed up and didn't sign the papers in time, and the portal closed.
Okay. Gotcha. That was a good recount.
You're going to jail for that.
Well... Okay.
Aren't you glad you got that off your chest?
No.
That was weighing on you, probably, right?
Yeah. Oh, here's the clip.
Brandon, you know what's bullshit? That I'm not going to Augusta with you.
You have to play mini golf.
Okay, but you're taking
My dear friend Joey Avery.
You're taking a random guy. My bucket list is to go to the Masters. Is to go. You know this, and I texted you last week. I said, "Are you ever going to take me to the Masters?" And you said maybe. But then I find out that you're taking some random guy that you met on the Yak.
He's not random. He's been on the Yak 3 times.
I've been your work wife for like 7 years.
Chicago.
That's classic Brandon.
We hope Brandon's having a good time down there at Augusta.
He didn't respond to my texts last night, so him and Joey must be getting after it.
Are they fucking?
I think Joey tweeted that Brandon tapped out very early yesterday.
No.
Yeah, didn't make it through a whole afternoon in the sun.
That doesn't sound like him.
Yeah.
That's tough. Yeah, of course, the Masters are underway. Of course, we were here for mini golf. As Casey pointed out, she did have to play last night. Would have been tough for her to make that trip to Augusta with the schedule. Mini golf wound up being pretty crazy.
Fireworks.
It would have been a whole nother tournament if Casey wasn't here.
You're right. Because Casey and KB had the biggest duel of the night, or one of them.
Everything that went down at 18 was,
every single match was
as
great.
they say, pure cinema.
Yeah.
The fart shot.
The fart shot.
The deviated septum joke.
Yeah, do we have that clip? because I got to give Nick props. Nick, of course, has been on the show many times. He is.
Who?
What is that?
Nick Terraney.
Oh.
Who said who? Did somebody say who?
Yeah.
Oh, Nick Terraney has been great on the show many times, and he was phenomenal on the call. It was a great time.
He is.
We had a blast.
He does write this show 90%.
Yeah, for the most part, he does.
He did not write today's episode, which is why it is quite
Sucky.
Yeah, why it's sucky. Why it's sucky.
Yeah, but mini golf was very fun. Mini golf. If you haven't checked it out, please go watch it. All 3 rounds on the Barstool Sports YouTube channel. I know the winners have already been put out there, but there were so many moments that just were chef's kiss, as the cool kids said.
Mm-hmm.
It was so perfect.
one?
Yeah, this.
Not at all when I sleep. Can you do like a big inhale? Can you breathe through your nose well? Not at all when I sleep. Can you do like a big inhale through your nose? No. I have a deviated septum. Try. Oh, right now? Yeah. Nick, why'd you do that, dude? How did I fall for that? You ripped another one. And that's
He was farting the whole time.
It's good.
And then they cut to us in a second.
It's good.
He almost ripped it right there. Fell for the deviated septum. There was almost a hole in one right there, Nick. We almost missed it because you're tooting.
He got you bad.
I can't believe you, dude. Can you breathe through your...
It reeked. But we said before the show, something about the dinner we had last night at the office, we were both gassy as all hell.
Yeah.
And we told each other, hey, listen, like, if we have to let it rip.
Oh, there's.
Oh, there he is right there.
Oh,
farter.
Nicky Clicky.
Thank you.
Oh, it reeked.
You loved every bit of it.
farter.
So somebody did DM me. They were like, thought you were a smart fella. You're just a fart smeller.
What does that say, Blutman?
Fuck.
That's Liam.
Nice.
It's very nice of him to do.
Thinking of, or speaking of shitting,
Not
farting,
at all.
and pissing on a golf course,
Good segue.
would you fit a...
You got it.
Hold on. Would you shit, fart, or piss at Augusta?
I'd probably piss, but surely nobody's done that. So I would do it for the sake of making history.
No, you'd be incredibly wrong. Because a guy did it yesterday. And, of course, it's an amateur from Arizona State.
No shit.
Whose only worry seemed to be that it was embarrassing. And not necessarily that it was sacrilegious or violating the code or the ethics that is the Masters.
Well, I completely forgot that we had those restrooms on the left of the tee box.
Oh, okay.
13th tee. Yes, correct. And then I'm like, I really need to pee. Didn't really know where to go. And since JT had an issue around the green, I'm like, okay, I'm just going to sneak here in the river. Probably the people would not see me that much, and then they clap for me. Probably one of the clubs that I really got today, like real loud, so that was kind of funny.
What?
Are you concerned that there might be any blowback from that at all? Or, I mean, obviously, they did see you, right?
Yeah, they saw me. They saw me.
Yeah.
I mean, it was not embarrassing at all for me, so if I had to do it again, I would do it again.
Wait.
Is there not a chance that he gets like banned?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Well, Blutman had an issue with the hat he was
The hat's crazy.
Yeah,
You
there's a
can't be
lot
doing
going on
upside
with this
down.
guy.
So this is Jose Luis Ballester. Is that how you say the name?
Yeah, for sure. But you looking at us?
Well, I mean, especially Blutman. I don't really follow golf.
First time I heard about him was when I saw a guy wearing a upside down text hat on the greens on 2, and I was like, "What the heck's going on here, player? You can't be doing that."
So
then I find out he's peeing all over the course.
All around, this is an amateur golfer making his first impression. He is at the fucking Masters.
In Scotty's group.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
So there's a lot on the line here. This is
Yeah.
a big, respected event. Brandon, speaking of Brandon, didn't want to bring a pencil that was a bit oversized because he thought the etiquette, it would have been a problem.
Mm-hmm.
The etiquette here.
Clearly, you can just pee wherever you want.
You can pee wherever you want. You got an upside-down text hat, as Blutman just pointed out right there. And he just seems totally non-affected by this. Like, what the hell was that?
Like he has an accent. So is he European or
Yeah,
Spanish?
Spain.
So does he like not
España.
know anything about like how do? If you didn't somebody get arrested for like getting like sand out of a bunker at the Masters? I don't understand how he doesn't have any sort of feelings. Be like, it's whatever.
Yeah. And listen, I've never actually golfed before. I've never been out.
That's
at a course.
impossible.
You've never have.
golfed before.
You've never gone onto a tee box and hit a ball.
I've been to a driving range, but I have not been on an actual golf
All
course.
right. Well, we are getting into the golf content game this summer then, TJ.
Yeah.
So
I've
start
never golfed
scheduling.
either.
Okay.
Yeah, TJ, we were talking yesterday.
I'm going
TJ.
golfing for the first time in Scottsdale in September.
Okay.
No, do not take offense when I say this. I wouldn't expect TJ to have been playing a lot of golf.
Whoa. Let's break that down a little bit.
TJ, he did say no offense.
I said no offense.
Whatever elaboration comes next.
What about me says I wouldn't be a golf guy, Ebo?
Well, the old you.
The state champion baseball player?
That's why he's saying that, because you were a state
so
champion.
busy playing.
Right, I was busy in the summer.
And and the swing, obviously, it's totally different.
Doesn't
baseball.
translate.
Yeah. That's what he was saying.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Yeah, I guess we have to do a golf scramble this summer
Yeah.
with us, and maybe we'll be the next big thing in YouTube golf.
But I do,
Brandon will play the first 3 holes and then go home.
Yeah.
I do imagine this is something that has to happen a lot on a golf course, where if you're out there on a long day on the greens, you're just like, I got to piss. Let me go to the woods, or let me go. I imagine that happens.
That's why you get the Euro putter.
The Euro putter, that you could just piss.
So I have
it around.
Question with this. What is your biggest gripe? And I guess this is for Butman mostly, because he's our resident golf guy.
I've also never golfed in real life.
Okay.
What does that mean?
That doesn't surprise me either.
Well, I've never gone to the same thing as
played
Connor.
Wii golf. He's played Wii golf.
Virtual life.
Well, it's too hot outside.
Always.
Yeah.
It's always steaming out there.
What is the more irritating part of this to you? Is it the peeing at Augusta? Like, do you really care if you peed on the golf course and doesn't really care, or is it the upside down hat at Augusta?
The hat.
Like, which is the more damning thing to you?
The hat's crazy to pull out there and wear it. It just, you're at the Masters. There's certain words that they can't say. Like, they were on Foreplay saying, we can't call you a fan. We can't refer to it as the back nine. There's so many just historical elemental things that take place at the Masters, you know what I'm saying? That it's like so sacred.
Yeah.
Upside down text hat is an unbelievable move. Like, this guy don't look like he's supposed to be there playing. He looks like a Nicky Smokes variation.
Yeah. Someone tagged me in this and said, is this Ebo Nose? Which I don't think it looks anything like me.
No, not at all.
Yeah.
No.
Similar facial hair.
It's Nicky
Ebo's not from
Smokes if he was
Spain.
good at golf.
He's not from Barcelona.
The
I did grow up with a strong lisp, though.
Really?
Still got it a little bit.
Bothanko?
Mm-hmm. It was bad.
The commentators can't say rough.
Yeah.
What did they say? The
second cut.
Second cut.
Crazy.
So like, where are they going to refer to as that hat? How do you even say that backwards and upside down?
Blake, are you a backwards, upside down text hat kind of guy? Do you have any?
No, I think it's one of the stupidest trends in fashion.
That's why Blake is sick as fuck.
Okay. Do you guys know the origin of how we got to this point with these hats?
I do.
It's the old Cowboys quarterback.
If we're going to trace it all the way back, it goes all the way back to Aaron Rodgers. Aaron Rodgers gets Mike McCarthy fired in Green Bay, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Mike McCarthy moves on to Dallas. Mike McCarthy from Pittsburgh has Pittsburgh connections with Ben DiNucci, who is from Pittsburgh as well. Ben DiNucci is in Dallas for a national championship game for James Madison, runs into Mike McCarthy in Dallas because he's now the Dallas coach because Aaron Rodgers got him fired. Mm-hmm. They run into each other in an elevator. And they're like, oh, wait, I remember you from youth basketball. Mike McCarthy's like brother coached Ben DiNucci in youth basketball.
Okay.
The Cowboys, just on that one interaction, end up drafting Ben DiNucci in the 7th round of the NFL draft. Ben DiNucci then meets the guy who started True Brand, which is where all these upside-down hats from. He basically pushes it to the point where Dak Prescott is wearing it every single day. And they become like the biggest thing in Dallas, and now they're everywhere. So this is all Aaron Rodgers' fault.
And the verbiage behind it is... In 2020, the whole world felt like it was upside down.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
That's the worst part of the entire.
That's the mission statement.
Shoot.
That's the mission statement behind it. It's a COVID hat.
All right, so let's get a new hat going. 2025 this week. Mostly Sports Studio. Felt like things were a bit sideways.
Oh.
Mostly sports.
So you're gonna have the hat go straight up.
Shit. Blutman, who is up at the Masters right now?
Justin Rose had a blistering hot start.
Blistering.
44 years old and had a few strokes up on everyone else. I think he's at 8 under last I checked.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, he had a chance to get the lowest round ever, right?
He was unbelievable, and Ludwig's close behind.
Scotty
had a 64-foot birdie, which was sick.
You see Buddy shot a 90?
Yeah, you should pull that up. Nick Dunlap, Alabama kid.
Nick Dunlap has to feel like his story is crazy because he won his first tournament as a amateur, received none of the money, went pro the next day, and hasn't really gotten back to that at all, right? Like, not even close.
Nope.
Has he been top 10 since then?
I don't think so. Yeah, that's tough for Nick Dunlap. It was just funny looking at the leaderboard. You go scroll all the way down, you see a guy 7 over, and the next number is 18 over.
Well, Matthew Pavone is 10 over as well.
Okay.
Pavone, another one of the guys we were talking about golf fits yesterday. If Twitter works and you could find his fit, Pavone's rocking a crazy sweater.
We'll have to find that.
Oh yeah, he's with Malbon, right?
Or he's with Hovland's people. I don't know which one.
You guys see Jason Day Malbon had to clear all of his outfits for the week with the Masters?
No,
because it was so crazy last year. He had to send all of his outfits to Augusta.
That's pretty crazy.
Pavon.
What are you gonna say?
Really?
Oh, what's going on?
Oh, hey, we have some guests joining us on the show right now.
You gentlemen move for a second while we let these ladies sit down. What's going on?
We have Annika and Hannah Montoya. Hello. Oh, Hannah wearing a jersey.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's not.
Oh, because it's mostly sports, right?
Yeah, it's like mostly.
Yeah, I like that. 32, also my number back in my AAU playing days, if I might add.
That's why I wore it.
Basketball, different sport. Yeah, you guys can just chill there. Bloodman, why don't you pop a squat? Okay.
Fit in between us.
Yeah, that's also.
Yeah, Blood, why are you?
We got room.
There we go.
They got room.
Challengers us if you want. Yeah.
Whoa, Hannah, that was crazy. that was. You do not need to be saying that around Bloodman.
He knows ball.
Did you see that movie?
Bloodman, do you know challengers?
Is Blake breaking the bench?
No. Oh, Blake's here. Hi, Blake. Yeah. Hey, Blake.
Oh, that's a rose? Why don't you give it to the girls on the couch?
Oh, that's so sweet of you guys.
Actually, you know what? And while you're doing that, I'm going to do this ad. Yeah, how about that?
Should we hold?
Steven Singer Jewelers. Do you call your mom every day? Do you call her just on special occasions? Whatever the case is, Steven Singer Jewelers wants to help you tell your moms in your life that every single day you are appreciative of them. Steven Singer is introducing his brand new limited edition 24-karat gold dip blue moon rose for Mother's Day. Skip flowers that die in a week. Steven Singer Jewelers' signature gold dip roses are real roses dipped in real 24-karat gold and are guaranteed to last a lifetime. Give her something she can look at and remember how loved she is all year long. Picture a brilliantly bright blue rose with diamond-like sparkles. This forever gift of a real long-stemmed 24-karat gold dip rose has Steven's full lifetime guarantee. It comes to you in an impressive gift box and your own personalized Mother's Day note. Order now exclusively at IHateStevenSinger.com. Hurry, because these will not be restocked and supply is limited. Shipping is always complimentary. That means free. Nothing says I love you like a real, authentic Steven Singer 24-karat gold dip rose that lasts forever. Only available from Steven Singer Jewelers in Philly or online at IHateStevenSinger.com. There we go. Hannah, Annika.
Thank you.
Pleasure to have you on.
Happy to be here.
Yeah, Blutman, have you seen Challengers?
No.
Don't.
You warned me not.
Well, it's a tennis movie, and you love tennis.
No, do not watch that movie.
You love tennis.
Hannah, have you seen it? Is that why you brought it up?
I've seen clips.
Okay. I would also recommend don't see it.
Yeah, I know there's a disappointing factor on. Am I allowed to say bad words on here?
You can say fuck.
Okay, like there's supposed
You
to
can
be
say shit if you want to.
threesome, and there's not a threesome.
That's not a bad word.
That's a weird line. That's
3 people fucking.
Yeah, there we go. Okay. Also, you can move the mic. Is the mic a problem? You can move the mic a little bit closer.
No, I'm chilling. I want to make sure that Blutman can speak.
No. Blutman's talked enough.
I want to thank Nick Terraney for bringing me a morning root beer.
Oh,
is that root beer?
That's very nice. Aww.
It is. Cody, what are you doing? There we go. Perfect.
Oh, well, yeah, I guess it's good to have you guys here. It's a big day on Mostly Sports.
Yeah.
Big day.
Brandon Walker Appreciation Day.
Yeah.
So, Annika, you are his favorite coworker.
He's my favorite.
Is that for real? Do you guys?
I love him. I really do.
What about
love him
Brandon?
More than anything. He's the best. He pulled me aside the other day after I was talking to big man Dave Portnoy.
Okay.
And he asked me a question about something if I wanted to do it, and I was a little hesitant. Ended up saying yes. But anyway, next day, Brandon, he's like, Annika, walk with me. I'm walking with him. He's like, listen, Dave Portnoy asks you anything, you say yes. You just got to say yes. Very understanding guy. Love Brandon. Always there to support me.
And are you guys best friends, Hannah? Is this official? You gave him the cake 2 weeks ago? Best friends.
We're like really, really working on it.
What do you mean working on it?
Like every once in a while, he'll fist bump me.
Okay.
And ask me how I'm doing.
That's pretty nice.
Yeah, so I'm fucking in.
You guys gonna like party together at all?
Hopefully. I mean, the night is young.
Okay.
It's Friday.
What's your take on Cody fucking partying with you? Is he weird?
Well, he fucked
Cody
up the
fucking
theme.
ditched us.
And then
was an accident.
was supposed to come out after the pregame. He was like, "Yeah, we'll be right behind you guys," and didn't come.
Mind you, this was while we were sitting in the lobby of Hannah's apartment, and they're like, "Our Uber's on the way. We will meet you guys at John Boy." We were like, "Perfect." They're like, "Yep, Uber's gonna be here in a minute, so we'll see you guys shortly." They just never showed up.
I gotta be honest, to go off that, I'm unk. So I was a little tired. I'm like, I'm gonna go home.
Oh, so you didn't go home. You did not.
Did you stay back in Hannah's apartment by yourself, or you were in the
No,
lobby?
I had a few other people, and then we ended up going to dive bar and then went home.
Wait, so you pulled a Rico Bosco?
Yes.
You Bosco'd her?
Exactly.
Yes.
What is that?
You said you were a little sleepy and had a tummy ache, and then you went to another bar.
My bad.
It happens.
That was one of my favorite tweets. It was seeing that from Cody, the Jersey Shore.
That was good.
You could imagine my confusion.
Yeah, that is. You guys should have clarified that.
I know.
You should have told him that. It was,
Yeah, I think the graphic of Snooki and all the pictures of people on the Jersey Shore probably wasn't enough. So.
Yeah, on my invite.
Yeah.
That Jacob so gracefully made.
Shout out to Jacob.
Shout out.
Was there not there were no jerseys in the picture or anything?
No, not one
Okay.
actually.
No. Is your what happened, Liam?
Oh, no.
Yeah, hold on to that. It's windy in here. Hold on to that. Hannah, is your ringtone on your phone still the Jersey Shore? Get crazy.
Yes.
Get wild.
And it will never change.
Okay.
So yeah.
I respect that.
Thank you.
Well, this is a sports show, and while we're on the topic of, I guess I'm kind of changing the topic right now. We're talking sports. Hannah, what is an aero blitz?
You know, I just learned this actually.
That's why I asked.
Tate and Kadik. You know, it's when they're all going right and then covering and shit.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's a new series that Kadik is putting out. I think you just released the video today. I saw it on the way in where you tried to, you had a whiteboard. You successfely broke down an aero blitz.
Thank you.
And it was very
how to
impressive.
pick it up.
How to pick it up.
Yes.
Yeah.
Killed it.
Yeah.
Thank you guys.
And I like that series a lot. I like to see Kadik putting that together. It's very fun.
Yeah.
But yeah. And then Annika, I know you are also big into bets. Anything
I am,
you're
yeah.
looking at this weekend? Any games you're tracking? Anything that
No, I bet on like big games.
Okay.
And then sometimes if I get bored, I'll just hop on DraftKings and look and see what I can bet on, but I have nothing scheduled for the weekend.
Okay. Well, any sports takes you guys want to fire off? Actually, could we get their take on the upside down hats?
Oh yeah, what do you guys think of upside down lettered hats?
I don't
get
love
it.
that.
This is at the Masters yesterday. That is a guy from Arizona State. Actually, is perfect for Annika, Arizona gal. Do you have a hatred towards Arizona State?
There are rivals, yeah.
But could you be
Deep
friends?
down?
Yeah, could you be friends with them or no?
I could be friends with them. I couldn't date a guy who went to ASU.
Okay, why? Because of the rivalry or because they're all just assholes?
I think they're just kind of stupid.
Okay. You ever seen Two Poppy?
We're doing Two Poppy right now. We joke about
One
it.
of those guys went to my high school.
Seriously?
He was a guest on one of the episodes.
No shit.
Was he the one that said Moneyline?
I don't believe so.
The one that said
Unfortunately.
bong pong.
Let's do
Bong Pong.
Bong Pong's so fucking stupid.
Oh yeah, you went viral.
Yeah,
for
I pissed some people off.
Ebo goes viral
Accidentally.
maybe more than anybody on the show. And he doesn't mean to, but he just puts out these tweets that just catch on fire.
I just voiced my opinion. I think if you're going to the extent of playing Pong with weed, I think it's excessive and unnecessary and a very look at me move.
Yeah.
Also, at a party, you rip three bongs. You gonna socialize with people after that?
Yeah.
I'm gonna crawl into a hole.
I wouldn't. Hand up, I would not. Yeah, this is it.
I need a dark room. Yeah, I was just like, this looks lame as fuck. And maybe that's the boomer in me talking, but
that's not what you said. I think you need to have a serious mental illness to think this is cool.
Yeah, correct.
I would have to
Oh
go
my
to the
God.
hospital. I would literally be hospitalized if I played this one.
Yeah, bro, this is gonna change everything, man. Fuck.
Game changer.
No.
I can't wait to play weed pong with my boys.
That sounds so awful.
It does.
Fuck.
Yo, pull up. We got the bong pong going.
I was gonna ask Annika and Hannah are the cool kids in the room. We didn't know if we were out of touch, if this was technically considered a cool thing.
No,
I
that's
think that's insane.
yeah.
Okay, good. But anyway, back to the backwards hats. We're out on those. We're done.
Whoa.
I just don't get it.
Okay.
Not backwards, upside down.
Upside downs. Yeah, pardon me.
In 2020, the whole world felt like it was upside down.
That's so
That's
true.
it. That's why they did it.
That's so
Seriously?
fucking true. Wait, that's dead ass?
Yeah.
I thought you were joking.
That's the brand statement.
That's the dumbest shit I've ever heard.
Someone was definitely high when they came up with that.
Yeah, are they
they
like?
just played bong pong.
Yeah. We gotta make upside down text hats.
Well, so question off.
I
of
would
that.
love this hat so much more if I couldn't fucking read it.
You guys were, I believe, on the dog walk. Okay, yeah. There it is. Why upside down Dallas? Because the world was upside down.
That's the worst. I hate that. That's so performative.
Yeah.
But shout out to Ben DiNucci who got married over the weekend.
Oh, shout out.
Congratulations
Shout out.
to Ben DiNucci, owner of True Brand, Jamie Ulum. Yeah, no hate here from me towards Ben DiNucci. All the hate to Aaron Rodgers.
Okay. You guys were on the dog walk recently, and you were talking about, was it, I think, Annika, you had a clip about a type of clothing that you wouldn't want to see on a guy.
Oh,
or-
Chelsea boots and scarves.
Okay.
What is
Yeah.
that?
It's just like what Dawson wears every day.
Okay. Shout out to Dawson.
Ricochet shot.
Shout out to Dawson.
Wait, so Chelsea boots are in general are out, or if you like pair them with like a uppity look?
If they're paired with a scarf. You can do Chelsea, but do you do that?
No, I do not own a pair of Chelsea boots.
Okay, good.
Well, have we cleared up the whole running shoes?
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah, there it is. Dawson doesn't wear this. I got to say.
Have you
No, it like
seen him
is
come
a
into the
Dawson
office?
outfit.
Okay.
Yeah, I have seen. him
Yeah,
wear
Dawson
those.
be
Yeah.
doing this for sure.
And Annika, have we cleared up the beef between you and Ebo over the running shoes and jeans, or is that still?
Double down, I saw.
No, I think they just reposted the video yesterday. But
Yeah. We're just gonna have to agree to disagree.
Yeah. I mean, I'm aware that they're not fashionable. I just like I know it doesn't look great. Sometimes I just wake up in the morning and I'm like, fuck, I'm just gonna put on my easiest shoes to get on, which is my Ultra Boost.
But then why don't you pair your easiest shoes with your easiest pants and throw those on with like, a
'cause
pair of joggers or something?
I-
That would look better.
I think what happens is I put the pants on and then I'm like, fuck, man, I really don't want to bend over and lace these shoes up. I'm just gonna slip my shoes into these Ultra Boosts. I think that's what goes through my brain. It's like I don't want to take the extra 20 seconds to tie my shoes.
You don't want to bend over. You just want to slip.
Yeah.
You
Got
can
it.
see
Yeah.
the judgment on Annika's face.
Yeah.
Right now.
Yeah, my Ultra Boosts look at me in the morning like the Green Goblin mask. Just like, put me on right now.
Since this is exactly what Brandon would have wanted on his Appreciation Day show, fashion advice from Women on the Couch.
Mm-hmm.
You guys obviously were critiquing bad clothing in men. For the people watching at home, what is a good outfit on a guy in their 20s where you're like, yeah, that looks really nice?
Well, if they're hot, they can wear anything.
That I was afraid she was going to say something.
I'm just kidding. That's why I said it. 'Cause
Okay,
I
good,
felt
good,
like
good,
you
good.
wanted us to say that. I think honestly, I'm not gonna lie. This isn't sponsored right now, but Abercrombie, like anything from Abercrombie right now, is just really good.
I got 40% off at Abercrombie the other day.
Yeah.
I got a whole haul. I can't wait for it to come.
Code
in.
Chicks AF, right?
Yeah.
There you go.
That's my
You know
dream
what?
sponsor for this show is to get Abercrombie to like style all the boys.
Yeah.
There you go.
We love Abercrombie, and yes, we've been on the phone.
No free ads.
No free ads, but we've been on the phone.
Code Chicks AF, though.
Yeah.
Seagriff, I will say everything you've been pulling up in passes the fit check always.
Appreciate that, fam.
true.
What do you think about this Mississippi State bomber jacket right now? That is definitely not for Brandon.
Beautiful color.
Yep. Thank
Great.
you very much. I appreciate it.
Love that. Vintage like sportswear is so in right now.
At Abercrombie specifically too.
Yeah.
There's a bunch of stuff.
Yep. Shout out.
Yeah. But I just wanted
Gotta get
to
it fit right.
ask.
Yeah.
Blutman's been also silently stepping up his outfits.
Out of 10.
Yeah, rate Blutman's outfit.
What shoes are those?
slow.
Man,
the
these-
slow pan.
These my on clouds,
Okay.
Okay.
my one shoe.
You gotta know I'm already not a big fan.
I would give your outfit right now like a 7.
That's good.
A 7?
Yeah, that's good.
Just from what I'm looking at right now, physically, without looking at the shoes.
And where can you get this hat?
Oh, is that the ball knower?
That
Where can you get this hat?
I don't think it's back in the store just yet. We're still waiting for a restock.
Sold
on
out.
those.
Where can you get this hat soon?
Store.barstoolsports.com.
That hat is a 10. You know what else is a 10? The Ikon Pass, TJ.
Nice, dude.
Good segue.
This is your season, your mountains, your turn to ride the joy. Grab your Ikon Pass today. Last chance for the lowest prices of the season is April 17th. Unlock 60-plus destinations worldwide because the best days aren't just ahead. They're wherever you want to go. Drop in and start your season early. With Buy Now, Ride Now, you can ride immediate spring scenes with access to up to 17 mountains. That's 2 seasons on one pass. More powder, more Bluebird days, more spring break laps. Purchase by April 17th and lock in the lowest prices of the season, starting at just $259 for adults. $259. That's the Ikon Pass.
Yeah.
Good deal.
Should we double up?
Ooh.
Yeah, why don't you, TJ, you want to mix it up a little bit?
Yeah, should I do it now?
Yeah, fuck it. TJ doing that.
Should I tell the people about game time?
Go ahead, TJ.
Last weekend in San Antonio, I went to the Final Four National Championship via game time. It was awesome. Alamo Dome, no churros. Baseball's back. There's nothing like getting to a baseball game, especially last minute. Lucky for me, I always use Game Time, the official ticketing partner of Barstool Sports. Game Time makes getting tickets faster and easier. Prices on the app actually go down the closer it gets to showtime. Plus, if you purchase a super deal when buying tickets on April 22nd, Game Time will plant a tree with the proceeds going to Earth Day. I was looking at tickets for White Sox playing the Yankees later this summer. Got to get out to Wrigley for a Cubs game, and they always got the best deals, amazing deals, and the deals for the national championship were it was great. It was nice and easy, and they put me in fucking awesome seats. Last minute, I was sitting with a bunch of Florida fans, so I was rooting against Connor in the waffle bet. I was explaining that to a lot of the older Florida fans around me. They were like, that sounds awesome. Go Gators.
Thanks, man.
Go Gators. And then now Connor has to eat a bunch of waffles. So what are you waiting for? I'm going to buy those Cubs tickets, get out to Wrigley for the first time this season right now with Game Time. Take the guesswork out of buying tickets for Game Time. Download the Game Time app, create an account, and use code MOSTLY for $20 off your first purchase. Terms apply. Again, create an account and redeem code MOSTLY for $20 off. Download the Game Time app. What time is it?
Game
Game
time.
time.
Yeah, you guys were at the Cubs home opener. Any other Cubs games coming up? Any other trips to Wrigley in the works?
Definitely.
Okay.
Not on the books. We're actually, you know where we are going though? Maybe a Red Sox game.
No shit.
Next weekend.
Seriously?
Yeah, we're going to Boston.
For what?
Sun Cruiser.
Oh, nice.
And, yeah, it's going to be so much fun, but definitely going to be planning on going to more.
Are you planning on entering in the top of the 5th this time or the top of the 6th potentially?
Okay, they were having a Sun Cruiser pregame.
Ah.
I mean, come on now.
Fair enough.
Yeah, like I didn't want to go. But then, we went and it was incredible and electric, and Wrigley Field is the best field. So
You didn't want to go to the game? Or did you not want to go to the game?
No, I just
You had so much fun at the
trouble-
pregame.
Yeah, that
Gotcha.
it was hard to
It's hard to
cry.
leave. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Cry myself out
Okay.
there.
Well, yeah. Well,
That does happen a lot in Wrigley.
It's just a great area.
Would you say Wrigleyville fucks?
You know what? Dare I say? I would say that. Is that okay?
Yeah. We'll get the whole squad in here up to Wrigley at some point this summer.
Yeah, this exact crew will go to a game.
It would be an electric crew.
Family trip.
We can use Game Time.
And Cody has to stay.
Yes.
The whole time.
Yeah, I'll be there.
Yeah.
Yeah, my ass. He's gonna be like, all right, see you guys at the game, and then go to Old Crow.
No, he's going to leave it on top of the 4th and go to White Sox game.
Yeah.
Oh,
True.
Man,
Blutman with the
slander's
singer.
crazy.
But yeah, Hanukkah. Oh my God.
Hanukkah. Whoa.
Hanukkah.
Spider says that.
Spider
does
says
he?
that.
I was going to
Sometimes
say that.
comments say it.
It's a pretty easy transition, yeah. Well, thank you very much for joining us.
Thanks for having us.
Yeah, I believe. I don't want to take up too much of your time. We might have some other people coming in just a moment. But also, Annika, congrats on mini golf, by the way.
Thank you.
Played great.
you.
What's the first thing you're doing with your winnings?
Yeah.
Reporting it to the IRS?
Well, Hannah wants me to go out tonight, so
Going out
potentially that.
Okay. If you guys go
Maybe
somewhere,
buy us a fucking table or something.
Yeah, if you're gonna-
Pterodactyl? What
okay.
was that?
My only request, since we are all family here, is if you guys do get one of those big signs with confetti and fireworks, that it say mostly sports family.
Yeah.
Family, yes.
That rocks.
That is, he's not lying. And I double down on that.
I triple
Okay.
down.
If you don't do it, I'll be
Broad
fucking
down.
pissed.
Yeah.
If we get a table
You'll
with
never
a sign, we will do that.
Yes, and if you don't, you'll never be allowed back on Brandon Walker
God.
Day.
Yes.
Okay.
It's what Brandon would want. So think about that.
I agree.
As his favorite coworker and best friend, you guys have a responsibility.
Shout out Brandon.
Shout out Brandon. But Annika, congrats on the 5K.
Thank you.
Congrats on a great performance. Hannah, thank you for joining us.
Totally.
Thank you both for joining us. Hey, from me and Ebo and TJ and Cody and Liam, we appreciate you guys. Thank you very much.
Yes.
We appreciate
And
you.
Blake.
I don't give a fuck about them. What?
Blake hates us and he didn't come to my birthday.
I knew of that storyline. I didn't want to speak for you, Blake. But anyway, thank you guys.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
Thank you.
You
might need to get up first.
We're gonna need those roses back, by the way.
Oh yeah, you can't keep.
You
those
can't
roses.
keep those. As much as we appreciate you and everything you guys do here at the company, we can't let you keep the roses.
I do want it on record. I do appreciate you guys, despite what Connor may say.
All right.
Thank you.
There we go.
Bye, gang.
Thank you guys.
Love you, family.
Family.
Hey, Cody, fix this.
That's crazy.
You dude, you can fix it. You know how.
That's insane.
Barking orders at Cody.
That might be
Big head Liam over.
that might be a suspension.
What?
That might be a DFA.
I don't know how to fix it.
Yeah, you do.
We might have to get cash
You
consideration.
can figure it out. It's spinning a wheel.
He had to do it for me yesterday. Thank you, Cody.
Problem solving, Liam.
Oh, what?
Knock knock.
Oh! Hey!
Kate, how's it going?
Oh!
No, but it is Brandon Walker Appreciation Day.
Oh, well, that's kind of perfect. I just wanted to thank him for the gifts that he got for the office girls.
He got you. Wait, what? What are the gifts?
Oh.
Put in this big order for hot girl bats, women's defense bats, so that all the women here were safe. And Faith and Leanne here. Yep. Faith and Leanne.
Hey guys, how's it going?
They make these bedazzled hot girl bats for us to beat men with. Yep. And our ex-boyfriend's cars. Well, that's me saying it. Their website says doesn't matter what you do with your bat once you get it. They're not responsible. But thank you so much, Brandon. And then Brandon also had these balloons for us of things he hates, so we can show how they work. I didn't do these. The patriarchy, country club elites, and fast food junkies. He thinks that's ruining the nation, I guess. So he wanted to see how these bats work.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, why don't you give it a swing?
Give us a
Yeah.
demonstration.
Okay. Okay.
Thank you, Faith and Leanne.
Sorry, not sorry, Eagles bat, because I apologize a lot.
Okay.
I guess Brandon asked them to make. Brandon asked you.
Yeah. He reached out. He loves our TikTok page, and he said, "I think the yak needed." He asked studs. He asked rhinestones, like whole nine. He wanted it.
That's an awesome bat. That's a yak bat right there. Yeah. Okay. Go ahead, Kate.
Brandon, commission that. Brandon, I'll do the patriarchy first, since you requested that. I know that you're a huge supporter of women.
Oh yeah.
God.
Yes.
That almost took a piece out of the floor.
He also loves when balloons pop, right? Isn't
Yes.
that like literally
he
his
loves
favorite
balloons.
thing?
He loves balloons.
He loves balloons.
He's not scared to death at all.
Country club elites, because he's just a man of the people. He's not fancy. He's not extremely wealthy and buying homes for his other family members.
Yeah. All right, Country Club Elites. Boom.
Oh, look at the way this.
Uh-oh.
I mean,
Oh shoot.
the spikes work.
Another thing Brandon loves.
Yeah, he does love condoms.
Fast food
4
junkies,
kids.
He's a big health guy, so you gotta. Hopefully they don't want to sponsor us soon. Oh no.
Uh-oh.
Oh no. Oh. There we go.
All right.
Wow.
I'm not sorry. Thank you, Brandon, so much for these.
Actually, can I see that, Kate?
Yes. Oh my gosh, please.
He's gonna love this.
And I don't know.
Oh,
they
do you
have,
need
like,
another?
cool-
Yeah.
Thank you. Look, they made one because Brandon, I guess, he knows her name and he loves her. Stephanie, the producer. Oh, this is her.
Oh.
That rocks.
That's awesome.
What a stand-up move by Brandon.
Yeah.
I know. Brandon, thank you for caring so much. He requested a yak bat. Look at this yak bat.
That is sweet. And what's the name of this company again?
Hot girl bats with a Z.
Hot Girl Bats with a Z. If you want to go check them out. This is awesome.
I know. I just thought it was sweet. Like, I don't know how he found you guys, how he hit you up, but I thought that was really cool.
I think we're gonna need an emergency pit snuggle bat.
Yes.
Yeah, we're gonna need.
We have the glass behind you.
Oh, yeah.
Smash.
This is a breaking case of emergency. If we ever need a jersey on the show, we're just using that hammer right now. But if you guys possibly would want to help contribute for a bat that we could use to smash that, that would be awesome.
Be the first bat that we made for men, so we'll go hard on it. Okay?
I appreciate that.
Why don't
Yeah.
you just smash it right now?
No, don't. We can't smash the pit snuggle right now.
It's not Thursday.
Okay.
Oh shit.
Faith, Leanne, the Hot Girl Bats. You can find them on TikTok, Hot Girl Bats.
Yep.
Okay. Hot Girl Bats with a Z on TikTok. Thank you very much, guys. You get.
Shout out to Brandon. This was his idea, and he found this and ordered these and
yeah, we
asked
love
for him
he's
extra.
Our favorite.
Yes.
Yeah.
He's our favorite.
Absolutely. Hey, we just want to say before you guys leave, we appreciate you guys. Thank you very
Yeah,
much.
thank you guys.
Yes.
That was awesome.
Happy Brandon Walker Appreciation Day.
Yes.
And Brandon, thank you for always supporting women.
Yep.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
Fantastic. Thank you, Kate. Wow.
Wow.
That rocked.
Yeah, what a serendipitous moment, and just drop in with bats.
I know. And it is a sports show. And
Yeah.
they're women in sports.
She knew Jersey Day.
She knew Jersey.
Yeah,
That was awesome.
That was
that was crazy. Yeah.
Women can celebrate Jersey Day too.
That's absolutely right. Wow. This is shaping up to be a pretty good Brandon Walker Appreciation Day, if I do say. He would love this show.
Yeah.
Absolutely would love it. So,
Can you pull up the Ole Miss baseball schedule, TJ?
yeah.
Just see what they're up to. What is Ole Miss baseball up to today?
I mean, we could fucking get Mincy in here if we wanted to.
He'd love that, right?
He would.
Hey, Liam.
Here?
Liam,
Here?
can you see if or Blake? Can you see if Wake Up Mincy is still on air, or
Mincy's definitely here.
can you see if Mincy's here?
He's here somewhere. I'll find him.
Thank you, Blake. They're having a great year. Wow.
Let's just be looking at the schedule when he comes in, and it will act like it was natural.
Oh,
Oh,
Hey,
Mackenzie.
Hey.
This is perfect. How's it going, Mackenzie?
It's good.
God, we're getting a lot of women on the show today.
I mean, I do have a bone to pick.
What?
With me?
Yeah, it's 10:58. You had you can barge after
Well,
11.
there was a lot of people coming in and out. I didn't want to interrupt.
Fair
enough.
How's it going today?
It's good. How are you guys?
Doing all right? You we still have beef over Brady Quinn or no?
Do we still have beef?
Yeah.
Me and you?
Yeah.
No, because I have no beef. We won.
Okay, fine, whatever. You shifting your bandwagon fandom to the Yankees now?
Yep.
Now they're in season?
Yep.
Okay. Fair.
See a new Brady Quinn?
Oh, yeah.
I did see the new
Brady Quinn just dropped.
It's literally, that's so funny.
So at first, because not the real Brady Quinn, but the older Brady Quinn, who's obviously has much more notoriety, he's been retweeting all this stuff.
Right.
And I kept thinking, like, is this Brady Quinn Jr.? But I was like, Brady Quinn isn't old enough, I don't think, to be having a kid who's about to be.
No, definitely not.
But
he does have kids, I think.
Yes, he does. Just had a kid.
He's
a
married
couple
to
weeks
a
ago.
gymnast, Olympic, maybe not Olympic, but.
And then
Every gymnast is an Olympic gymnast.
Yeah,
in
I
my
think
brain.
so.
Yeah, if you do gymnastics, you're Olympian in my brain.
And then his co-host Matt Leinart is married to somebody who used to be on Nickelodeon.
Yeah.
On I believe Zoe 101.
And yes, and she used to play a gymnast in a show called Make It or Break It.
There you go.
Mm-hmm.
There you go. But yeah, no, Brady Quinn, the reincarnation, potentially going to not going to Penn State. Oh God, going to Notre Dame.
You wish.
He'll beat Penn State. No, I don't. Trust me, I do not wish.
You don't want the second coming of Brady Quinn?
Absolutely not. Penn State's in a good spot right now, dude.
Yeah.
Really, really good spot.
Yeah, you're probably right for Sean Clifford Jr. to make this tournament.
Yeah, buddy. Matt McGloin the third looking ass.
People.
Christian Hackenberg the fifth coming through the program soon enough.
Trace McSorley Sr.
Trace McSorley.
That's Connor's favorite guy.
Dude, his dad. Have you ever seen his dad?
Stop.
That
I have
was
seen
so
it.
crazy when Brandon just didn't remember that we did that on the show like 1 week before that.
Brandon's got the memory of a goldfish, is what I've learned, because we've rehashed so much shit on this show in that case where it's like we tried to do ice football again.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
How does he just forget all the time?
I don't know. Mackenzie, it is Brandon Walker Appreciation Day. As you see Trace McSorley's dad right there. Trace McSorley, by the way, is in the Penn State coaching staff. He is on staff. Your favorite thing about Brandon Walker, Mackenzie, since it is Brandon Walker?
Oh, wow.
Appreciation Day.
I should have listened to him on the dating show. He had really good instincts.
Yes.
On that one guy.
100%.
100%. Like, I wasn't paying attention. I think he has, like, good dad instincts.
He's a father figure to you?
Yes, yeah. He gets it. When I had a little snafu with Frank the Tank on the 24-hour film fest last year, when Frank was sleeping in our group meeting and then complaining about us not coming up with an idea while he was sleeping, Brandon, for like the next like 2 days while we were still, or the next day while we were still doing the film fest, he just kept being like, it's going to be okay. Like, it's going to be okay. Don't worry. Because I was heated. So, yeah, I think he's a good dad to have in the office.
Yeah. What I'm noticing is that he really doesn't offer any advice to the young guys in the office, but pretty much exclusively to the young girls. in the office.
Huh.
I guess he does respect women and appreciate women.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Let us have something.
Yeah,
yeah, you can have Brandon Walker.
Yeah,
You guys have everything.
Yeah, the men will take.
The men.
We'll take sports. What else will we take, Connor? The income gap, and you guys can have Brandon Walker.
Okay, perfect. Yeah. That's a trade-off I'll take.
You know, because Annika was just in here, and Annika was just saying how she was pulled aside by Brandon one
For
time
advice.
For advice, and it's like, who the fuck? What
Yeah.
type of Brandon Walker are you guys getting? We're not getting
Yeah,
that.
no, it's definitely completely different.
I think I've worked with Brandon every day for at least 4 years, maybe more, and I don't think he's ever given me one sentence of advice.
Yeah. Meanwhile, Mark and I, when we hang out, just ever-flowing wisdom from that guy.
Wow.
Yeah.
Mhm. Also soon to be father.
Yes.
So he might be taking on that role.
Possibly.
Brandon will have to watch out.
Yeah. We are going to have to talk about summer plans and what we're overall going to be doing because
Yeah, I think this show is proof of concepting us to do more experimental episodes.
Yeah.
Mark is out.
Mark will be taking some time off. Summertime, obviously not a whole lot of sports going on. I imagine Brandon will probably take some vacations with his family, so we're going to have to figure out what to do there. Mackenzie, Mad Dog in here? Where's she at?
She is not. I haven't seen her today yet. She has a flight later, so.
She told me she had a doctor's appointment.
Yes, she
beforehand,
also
too.
had a doctor's appointment this morning. Yeah.
But I
She
know
might.
how much of a fan she is of Brandon Walker. I didn't know if she wanted to join as well.
I know.
Damn.
I'm trying to think of what she would say. I think she would say something similar to me.
Okay.
Can we FaceTime her in?
Yeah, you want me to FaceTime her?
Yeah, sure.
FaceTime Mad Dog.
FaceTime Mad Dog.
And then afterwards, we might have some more sports stories to talk about. There really wasn't a whole lot yesterday, but we also do have a bunch of stuff from opening day that we could open that Brandon already opened, never showed. And
Brandon
so-
said it would fold naturally into the show. There's like envelopes with our names on them.
Yeah.
in there.
So we can get those in here. We can open some of those up to close out the show.
Here we go.
But we have Mad
Let's
Dog
see if she
potentially on the
answers.
line.
This would be embarrassing.
I mean, this would be the second phone call that got denied.
She'd be like, hello.
That's your impersonation of Madeline. Hey.
Oh.
She exactly said hello.
You're on the show.
Hey, family.
On the line, Madeline Conroy. Hey, Madeline.
My face.
Oh, okay.
Hey, guys. I'm packing for a trip. I'm about to leave for the airport.
Does she have one last thing she would like to say about Brandon Walker?
Did you hear that?
Yeah. Did I have a first thing to say?
Or just in general?
It's, apparently it's Brandon Walker Appreciation Day, so.
Oh, is it now? Okay. I appreciate that Brandon always tells Mackenzie and I that we work hard.
Ah.
He does do that, yeah.
Okay.
I don't think he's ever.
He always says that we're doing a great job.
He's not saying that sarcastically?
Has he ever complimented your work?
But that's not up to me to decide.
Okay. Well, that's fair. Well, anyway.
Yeah.
That's pretty much all we wanted, Madeline. Thank you very much for joining.
I miss you guys and I love you guys. And I miss the
okay.
family and I love the family.
All right, hang up.
Yeah, that was a little bit too much.
Thanks.
we do love you too, I suppose.
A girl can't miss and love a person?
Yeah, I can't miss and love the fam.
That's true. All right.
And I also think OJ did it. Okay, bye guys.
Bye, Madeline. Have a good one.
Bye.
Okay.
I mean, I might be starting to see Brandon's worldview a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Interesting. Well, Mackenzie, any final words? Any sports takes you want to get out there?
I don't think so.
Okay.
I thought I had one earlier, but now I forget it.
Is there any one thing you want to get off your chest that's been on your brain that you want to say into a microphone right now? Any one thing?
Because off camera, you have takes.
Yeah.
And you have opinions that if
Scandalous.
you said them on camera, you would not be allowed to be at this company.
Right. That's why they don't put me on camera.
No, we won't put you on the spot.
I will say I think men sometimes pick up basketball too seriously.
I wonder who she's maybe talking about in our office. There might be one person. Cody, you want to answer that?
I don't really watch you guys,
Okay.
so I don't really know who is taking it too seriously, but it's a lot sometimes.
Fair.
It's Nikki Smokes.
It's Nikki Smokes.
Oh, well, yeah, he's the answer to everything.
Yeah.
That's bad.
I think he is just kind of the answer to everything. You're right. He works in any conversation or any topic. I think we could lead back to Nikki Smokes.
Absolutely.
Has he dropped any videos lately?
I don't think so. I think he's on simile hiatus.
Yeah. He's in England.
Hiatus.
He is in England.
You're right.
I don't know why, but
Soccer?
Football?
I think Chief is there too.
Okay. Well, yeah, that makes sense.
Rev.
Well,
Bro gets in trouble and flees to England.
Mackenzie, I could speak for all of us in here. We just want to say we appreciate you.
Thank you.
And we've had so many women on this show today
Mm-hmm.
for Brandon Walker Appreciation Day. You know what, Ebo? I think we should just rebrand this as Women's in Sports Media Appreciation Day.
Yeah.
I think that probably
April 11th.
April 11th, the 411. It's out. It is Women's Appreciation Day for women in sports.
And that's what Brandon would want.
Mackenzie won an Emmy in sports beforehand. Now works at a sports company. Kate comes in with the baseball bats. We have Hannah and Annika coming in here, giving their sports takes. This is Women in Sports Media Day, and personally, we would just like to thank you for all that you do.
Thank you.
Yeah, because this is the type of show that Brandon would have wanted. So
Yes. Oh, 100%.
And there is this. We should maybe make this a conference and charge an admission fee of some sort, maybe, so that there's these network opportunities at $20.
Yeah, those were the dues that I paid.
$6,000 as a group, maybe. Maybe group fee. Yeah, group fee of $6,000. So if you guys can scrunch that up together, that'd be
Okay.
great. Yeah.
Me and the girls?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, we will.
All right.
We got it.
Perfect. Thank you, Mackenzie. You're the best.
Yeah, and if you guys maybe want an Emmy in the studio.
Well, we're going for our own Emmy.
Right.
We're not going to take anybody else's.
Okay, you don't want like a placement
Correct.
Emmy? Okay.
Correct.
Okay.
We're chasing that.
Yeah,
Okay.
we'll get it when we get
I
it.
think that's like genuinely possible.
Yeah. Well, we'll submit the OJ
I've
yesterday.
This could be
bad news about the research I've done about my Emmy, the Emmy.
What do you got?
Journey.
Were the submissions already due?
The Chicago Emmy, I don't know if we qualify for because
shut the fuck up.
I don't think we're a Chicago specific show.
Shut the fuck up.
And it
But what
says
about-
in there that you need to be Chicago like the live sports broadcasts are like Cubs pregame, White Sox pregame.
The stretch.
But that
okay.
That's what I'm saying.
We're not a Chicago specific show.
After a Cubs game, we could go live and just brand ourselves as a Cubs post-game show.
Yeah.
And just strictly talk about that game, even though, yes, it's still technically the Mostly Sports channel and it's just a one-off episode. What if we just submitted that episode of the Cubs post-game?
Call it Wrigleyville Fucks.
We might have to do it for like an extended period of a season.
That could work.
Like we might have to do it for like 20 games or something to be considered a show.
If that's what it took, I would cover the Chicago Cubs.
And then if we didn't want to do Chicago, the Sports Emmys nominations window has passed already.
Yeah, it has passed. But next year,
Well, yeah,
Sports Emmy, it just can't be that hard. I have one. It just can't be
Who
that
are we
hard.
competing against for daytime? Like Get Up?
MLB Tonight?
MLB Now?
MLB Central?
Yeah.
First Take.
The View?
First Take might be tough.
Those catty bitches at the
Yeah,
View.
the catty bitches at the View. I mean, those wonderful,
That's not sports.
those wonderful kind women at the View.
They're not in sports.
Yeah, they're not in sports. We don't have to worry
No,
about
yeah,
that.
that's not your worry.
Yeah. But we'll work on it.
I'm being serious. I think it is. I think it's definitely.
Well, if you work at MLB Network, they just hand them out at the end of the year.
Oh, it's so yeah. It's like, oh, you worked on the show, you got it. You can have one.
That is
That's
pretty
exactly
sweet.
what happens. Not putting anyone down who has one.
No.
I'm just saying it's
right.
Jeff
It's
Elo.
He might have two.
He has two.
Shout out to Jeff.
But I think there could be a Barstool Emmy soon.
Perfect.
In the near future, I'll
We're-
say.
We're going on the chase.
Yep,
And
love
we
that.
have you for guidance, and we appreciate that.
Yeah, yes, you do. Emmy winner.
All right. Thank you, Mackenzie.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you, Mackenzie.
We'll catch you out there in like 20 minutes. You want to rip an ad?
Yeah, I'm going to talk about something else I appreciate. Twin Peaks, it's the #1 sports bar. That's a big claim, but they back it up. Yeah, you don't have to choose basketball or hockey. You really get it all at Twin Peaks. Have you tried their draft beer? It's always 29 degrees, has beer crystals in it, and their food is surprisingly really, really good. And it's made from scratch in Kitchen Daily. Seasoned, smashed, and seared order burgers, hand-stretched flatbreads, hand-cut steaks, freshly prepared guac, and you never have to worry about missing anything. There's TVs literally everywhere, Blutman. Find your local lodge. Visit TwinPeaksRestaurant.com.
So did Blake go home, or is Mincy missing?
I forgot about
I
that.
asked him to
all
go get
about that.
Mincy, and
You want me to call Mincy?
Yeah.
no,
yeah.
not really. No.
I don't know.
We got like
also-
15 minutes left. If he comes in, he can come in, but we could just focus on the boxes for right now, I think.
Also, we have an update on Nico. Another update. He no-showed Tennessee spring practice today.
No.
Really?
Yep.
Fuck.
Man.
Is he going to be one of those guys who's just like the transfer portal isn't real? It's all fugazi. I'm leaving. You're nodding along, but this is also a podcast, so say yes into the
Podcast listeners, I'm nodding along.
He doesn't want to get implicated in the charge.
It's so lame.
You wouldn't do well in jail.
So
I'm going to talk to my anonymous source offline. It could be anybody, but I'm going to talk to my anonymous
Your
source
big
offline.
anonymous source.
Yeah.
Me too, probably.
Let's go. Should we get him on air and implicate him?
Yeah.
Big anonymous T.
I mean, it could be anybody. That could be anybody. My
Big
friend-
anonymous T.
That could be Tyler Hansborough.
Did Brandon Walker order Chick-fil-A?
There it is.
Okay. By the way, shout out to Joe Flacco.
Yeah, shout out Joe Flacco.
Signing with the Browns. He is back in Cleveland. He is the last Browns quarterback to lead them to a playoff game.
Mhm.
And now people
Him
are
versus
saying-
Kenny Pickett for the job.
Yeah, people are saying Super Bowl for Cleveland. That should be very exciting.
Name one person that
No one said that.
Kevin Zuppe.
Mm-hmm.
Name one person outside this office.
No idea. Anywho, this is pretty cool. We'll get into the box right now. Again, these are the remaining opening day boxes that Brandon just opened without telling any of us, and we're going to now see what people sent in.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, we don't have the names of the people who
Right.
sent in.
Which for the record, we had a bunch of opening day overflow. Most of it was because Brandon didn't look under his desk on opening day because it was so messy, and it was just a bunch of packages that were at his feet. And we said, Brandon was like, should I just open these? And we were like, yeah, just film yourself doing it so that we could post that, so that we can like give credit to the people that spend money and send us stuff. And then he just did it and didn't film it.
Yeah.
And then also was like, yeah, we'll just show it whenever it comes up naturally.
Well,
here it is.
Yeah, it's coming up now.
This
First
is natural.
First, we have this poster, Warriors Origins, of Steph Curry with Wilt Chamberlain. Wilt Chamberlain holding up the 100. Of course, we have not seen any video footage of that 100-point game. I just want to add. But looks like we have their signatures on there. That's pretty cool. I like this a lot. Warriors Origins. Okay, so that's one.
Are those facsimiles or real autographs?
What facsimiles? Is that what you said?
Yeah,
Is
facsimile.
that the word?
Yeah.
I believe they're facsimiles, if that is what I think it is. Next up, this pretty sweet Raw magazine cover. What are you doing? Oh, you're doing the
Doing
Rock.
the Rock.
Cody was I thought he was saying, give me that. I was like, oh, no. Yeah, 10th Raw anniversary of Triple H and Rock on the cover. And then on the back, for the bonkers at home, watch this. Oh.
Uh-oh.
Trish.
Lita.
And Lita, yeah.
Oh, that is Lita, yeah. I didn't even recognize that at first. Okay.
What year? That's like 2002, 2003, 4?
Holiday 2002, yeah.
I got it. I got Cody a gift.
Oh.
Oh.
Bad catch by me. Oh, shit. Oh, my candy ass all over Buffalo, The Rock.
Oh.
This is sick.
This is The Rock laid the smackdown all over my candy ass.
Thank you, TJ.
Buffalo. Yeah, I'm finding that with
awesome.
With age, I'm more often doing the drunk eBay run.
Really?
Yeah, where I
That's amazing.
get a couple in me, and then I log on to eBay.com and see what I could see.
I gotta get you a gift now.
I
Thank
saw
you.
some Florida fan tweeted that he just woke up and found in his recent purchases Florida 2025 National Champion rubber ducky. I was like, well, I just blacked out. I guess I bought everything. Kind of a cool purchase.
Fuck yeah. Thank you.
Oh, you want me to go?
Yeah, we can go.
Okay, well, this is, it's Cumtown merch. It's a Nick Mullen jersey.
No shit.
Signed.
Signed on
Yeah, holy shit. I love Cumtown.
Okay.
R.I.P. But holy shit, dude, I love it.
Throw that in the bucket back here, jerseys.
Yeah.
That's a
Who
good
is
one.
this actually?
Trayvon.
His brother played for JMU.
Perfect.
Never
let me
really
look.
played a snap.
That's Trayvon Mullen.
I just told you that,
Yeah.
Cody.
I just confirmed.
It's a good look up. Next up, we have, these are great. We have 2 cards that were taped to cardboard.
Why'd you say it like
as
that?
a nice display. We have Luke Shincher.
What?
And I believe that's
Holy shit.
Michael Sam.
Is that a Michael Sam card autographed by John fucking Rahm?
Yeah.
Holy shit.
That's an autographed Michael Sam with a Luke Shincher Georgia Tech card.
It says open here.
It looks like you have more to open there, Connor.
Yeah, there's nothing in there. Maybe Brandon took it out, but as of right now, it's just the cards. I'll keep.
Oh, is that
looking.
where the Warriors thing came from? Maybe.
It might have been. It might have been. We'll double check after.
Yeah. So if Michael Sam ever came up naturally on the show, Brandon would have definitely remembered to show us the autographed card.
Oh. What is this? What logo is that, Ebo?
Is this Stolen Valor? Am I even allowed to hold this?
What is it?
I don't know. Is this not military?
There's a horse on it.
Is this not? Is this a military badge?
So at first I thought it was the Wolverhampton logo, and I was like, oh, that's not it at all.
Or is this clean? Chat, let us know if this is clean.
That is the 1st Cavalry Division of the U.S. Army.
Yeah,
we
definitely can.
I mean, we're honored. Thank you.
You can have it. You just can't say that you're in it.
Okay.
I just know there's rules because I have my dad's old Air Force stuff.
Yeah.
But my mom had to take all the tags and stuff off.
Yeah, you have your dad's Air Force guns, right? That's what you brought into the office this week?
What?
A Nerf gun.
Yeah, your Air Force guns.
I think this is for you, Ebo.
Holy shit.
What do we got?
Oh my God. It's Mississippi State legend Hunter Renfroe.
Wow.
Holy fuck, it's a jersey.
The baseball player?
The Hunter Renfroe jersey.
That's awesome.
Damn, Brandon loves Mississippi State too. He'd love this jersey.
Perfect for today.
I'm going to keep it. In his honor. Actually, Blutman, you can have it.
I thought it was for you because it was the football player Hunter Renfroe, who's just a short white guy. But I guess that works as well.
What? Is that real?
Yeah.
No. Hunter Renfroe, I don't know if I got ball sacked, but it says he's now working in recycling.
No, he's retired, I believe. Go look at his LinkedIn. Pull up Hunter Renfroe's LinkedIn.
All right.
The baseball centel is getting everybody.
Yes, we have to.
We got a little bit.
We do have to address it. The Cody Bellinger thing. It was on the prep sheet. We were under the assumption that Cody Bellinger did have wings right after he was.
He did not.
Out for food poisoning because
did not double dip.
Did not double dip, and that is from I think it's Talkin' A Baseball, which is essentially the baseball's version of Centel. They are going nuclear right now. This is scary because at least granted, I'm sure when Centel came around, there was a point where people didn't know that it was a fake account, but I never knew that the MLB could have a fake account. I didn't realize that this was the thing. They're copying the John Boy Talkin' baseball accounts. And you got to watch out. And that's why the whole how anybody can just get verified on Twitter.
Yeah, I said last night that they play in a juice ball era for trolling, which is not really sacred because anyone can pay for verification and authority now by just buying a blue check and making it look real. Whereas before, if you got duped by like a Barry McCocken or Adam Schefter tweet or an Ian Rappaport tweet like that took some skill. This takes no skill.
I had a graphic via MLB for this.
Deadspin, yeah, they did get got.
It's talking Basabel.
Basabel, that's what it is.
I had a fake John Heyman account back in the day in like the 2014,
Wait, what?
2015.
You ran a fake John Heyman account?
I got banned within a month. I got CM Punk got fooled by me, and numerous MLB players got fooled by me. I did a fake Todd Frazier trade that actually ended up happening.
What? Who went to the Mets?
Yeah.
Love Todd.
Scoop.
Shout out Todd. Rutgers, Tom's River.
I'm pretty sure Chaps did that with Jake Glazer, right?
Oh, he might have.
Pretended he faked an Olivier Vernon signing and got
have
literally out.
And then it happened.
Yeah.
They shouldn't have gotten anybody though. They put the wrong year on the date. It says April 24th, 2000. April 24th hasn't happened.
Yeah, but you gotta know
last year.
Nobody's looking at that shit.
Yeah.
Like, there's so many details on that screen that there's a good chance you miss at least one of the details.
Also, the logo's backwards.
Talking Basabel.
That's a Basabel.
Backwards logo.
Speaking of baseball, we have a Dirtbags jersey in the style of the Pittsburgh Pirates. And on the back, it says to Mostly Sports, #family. I don't know how to pronounce this name. SCIACQUA. I'm going to say it's Sequoia.
Shall it?
Sequoia? Oh.
Sky. Oh, Sky. Skia.
I can't get this.
Surely this guy played for Long Beach State.
It's inscribed. It has his signature, and I apologize if I'm totally botching that. But I want to say it's Sequoia.
Look up this guy's last name, Cody.
What you got, Ebo?
I don't need to look up.
I think I have somebody's lacrosse, old lacrosse jerseys or practice jerseys, and then I guess this is like maybe an indoor lacrosse jersey or a hockey jersey.
Oh wait, I might have another lacrosse one. Yeah, this is probably all part of the mix.
That's ECU.
Yeah.
I think I have their
ECU Pirates.
the Malisex?
I don't know. But this one's sweet. I
The
like
Indianapolis
ECU.
Elite Lacrosse team. Their practice penny or maybe their regular penny for a fall tournament, but
Not bad.
I think these are the first lacrosse jerseys we've
Yeah, no,
ever
it's a
gotten,
good
yeah.
haul.
Throw them in the bin.
Also, we have the baseball list of Sandy Koufax, of course, most known for getting a inside the park home run hit off of him by Mr. Ed. So this is a really cool gift, and I'm sure Brandon will get a big kick out of this. This is an old book, too.
Brandon just has fishing lures back here?
Show me the Long Beach State jersey again. Or is that, I mean, show me the Dirtbags jersey again. Is that Long Beach State?
That's what I thought, but I looked the guy up, and all I found was a Fortnite esports profile.
Dirtbags.
Dirtbags?
Yeah. What else? I've got some more. Ooh, this is pretty cool. Hulk Hogan Fan Appreciation Day. So we're doing a lot of appreciation today. July 10th, 2009 at Toyota Park. It is a signed Hulk Hogan.
Whoa.
I'm sure Mark will love.
How has your appreciation for Hulk Hogan grown over the years, Connor? You said he's been better in his later years.
Yeah.
You said he's aged like wine, like fine wine.
No comment. No comment. Oh, we have some more 10th anniversary Raw magazines. We have Mick Foley, or is this when he was Mankind?
Yep.
Mankind versus The Undertaker. China on the back. Not bad, not bad. Ooh. Bret Hart versus Shawn Michaels. That's a nice one. Ooh. I don't know who that is.
Is that Sunny? Is that... I can't really see it.
Just say sup.
Yeah, I do kind of like her.
Free my time.
And then Vince McMahon and Stone Cold Steve Austin right there. The Raw 10th anniversary magazine covers.
They all go together.
I definitely don't know who that is.
They're all one image. Look, if you put the back covers next to
Oh, no shit. Okay. Yeah, we'll have to do that. I have to find the first one, but perfect. I love that. Ebo.
There's one with envelopes with each of our names on it.
I have those right here. I was going to save that for last.
All right. Is there any ads left?
Yeah, I got one. We'll do it right now, actually. NASCAR.
Vroom, vroom.
Vroom, vroom, vroom. Talladega Superspeedway is NASCAR's biggest, baddest track, delivering heart-pounding action, pack racing thrills, keep drivers 3 wide, and bumper to bumper at 200 miles per hour. Playoff implications are on the line, making every lap more intense, unpredictable. We're at the point of the show I just can't talk.
Oh, hey.
Oh, wait, 1 second, Big Cat.
what's up,
Unpredictable finishes mean anyone can take the checkered flag at Talladega. The fan experience is unmatched with camping, tailgating, and electric infield energy. Tickets are selling fast, so secure your spot now at NASCAR.com. Experience the rush at Talladega. Get your NASCAR tickets now for edge-of-your-seat action. Secure your seats today at NASCAR.com. I flubbed that one a little bit, but we recovered at the end. Big Cat.
I apologize. I'm very low on sleep. I just did one of you say, did you want me to stop in for a minute?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
Well,
so I did do that. I'm here. I did it correctly.
But it works out perfectly.
But I forgot because I was like, wait, one of you guys was like, hey, can you stop by for 5 minutes on Friday? My bad. I'm late.
All good. I'm
here now.
And we're glad to have you here.
Okay. Yeah.
It works out great because
Brandon Walker Appreciation Day.
It's Brandon Walker Appreciation Day, and
we should do a funeral for him.
There are a bunch of leftover gifts from opening day that,
nice.
that Brandon opened, never showed anybody.
Oh.
So if you would
Brandon Walker being selfish?
If you would like to take a gift.
Yeah.
Let's see. This one is for him specifically, I think.
Oh, I'd love that. What is it?
Oh, no, never mind. That's opened. He took out. We have a bunch of Raw magazine covers.
Okay.
I got him a giant
wrestling.
pencil sharpener if you'd like that.
Oh.
That would be
I don't
good.
know if he still has his big pencil. I haven't seen it on the Masters. I've been watching the Masters just for the big pencil. Yeah, I'll take whatever. That's a nice jacket you got there.
Do you want this one?
Hey, is that a Penn State jacket?
Actually, no. It's Mississippi State.
Oh, okay.
Oh, big cat.
No,
big
that
cat.
looks good. That looks good.
But yeah, no, we got these earlier today. Let's see. The problem is you can't open anything because you already opened all of it.
I'll take the Raw magazines.
Yeah, we'll do
I
that
like
for
those.
now.
Yeah.
Actually, no. Take this.
Oh, hell yes.
Hulk
That will
Hogan
go
signed.
perfectly next to my Steve Nash milk poster that's still sitting in the corner of the PMT studio.
There we go.
What do I do here, TJ?
You could sit down too.
No, I like to stand. I think
Okay.
standing.
Just change the game forever.
Obviously, you said you're very tired because of obviously everything going on. Mini golf in the books.
Well, no, my whole house is sick, so I
Oh,
have to
really?
deal with that bullshit. Yeah, they're weak. I'm strong. They're weak. Ebo, what's going on with tariffs?
We asked. I talked to Blutman about this. He's my tariff expert. He just said price go up.
Word on the street was that you're like the most financially literate guy we've got.
It is true.
They were like
Yep.
saying that you're doing all kinds of weird trades. You're basically you're Brad Pitt in The Big Short.
Yeah. No, I'm not. No big shorts for me. I'm not Michael Burry, but
Okay.
yeah, I think we're gonna be fine.
I read that book. Just letting everyone.
Michael
know.
Lewis, you big Michael Lewis
no,
guy. Yeah.
I don't read, but when I do read, I read Michael Lewis books because I know they'll make movies out of them, and then I can say the book was better.
Yeah.
So Moneyball book was better. Big Short book was better. Blindside book was better. I could go on and on. I think that's all I've got, but I could go on and on.
Well, just in general, how do you think the mini golf tournament went?
It was great.
Yeah.
It was great.
Satisfied with your performance? You said
No, I'm terrible at mini golf. I mean, John Rich is actually like legitimately awesome. I think he was the ringer for them in the fact that where he got drafted. So I knew I was an underdog in my match. But yeah, no, I suck. I choke. I choke bad. Mental pussy.
How did you think your guy Hank handled all the controversy throughout the week? Because there was a lot of issues, I think, between Kirk and Dave and Jeff and.
I wouldn't wish that job on anyone. Like, the fact that Hank had to do that, I think next year we should just hire someone from outside because you just can't. The way I was describing it, I think, to Hank is like you could create a perfect mini golf tournament with every single rule ever known to man. Like, I'm talking 1,000 rules. TJ, you know this very well. Within an hour, the group that we have here will find a loophole in one of the rules. That's just how it operates. So it's a terrible, terrible job to have. But he did the best he could. I thought the right team won. They played better. So, yeah, next year will be fun. I wish we were still playing today. I wish we did more days. So hopefully we can maybe make it even bigger next year.
Mini golf week.
Mini golf week, yeah. Although I am, like, it's ridiculous how I think it works because we take it so seriously, but there also are moments where I'm like, holy shit, I'm taking this way too seriously.
Yeah.
And I kind of need like a reality check of what's going on in my life, that this is the most important thing, and I'm
mini golf.
Yeah, I'm taking it like it's Game 7 of the World Series, but that
like
is what it is.
We're competitors.
Yeah, right. Like, I think that's actually what people want. They don't want us to show up and be like, I don't care if I win or lose. Like, I deeply, deeply care.
Yeah.
And I was devastated after last night. Like, I drove home in silence, did a Connor Griffin. And
it works.
And I just went right to bed. I went to bed at like 9:45. I was just like, I'm just bummed out.
Do you think next year we should add patrons, but mandatory giant pencils for all who attend?
I like that.
Yeah.
I like that idea.
Oh, I would have been so sick to look up to the second level and everyone's got a big pencil.
Yeah.
What is bro writing?
Damn.
There's no way they got the big pencil in there,
There's
right?
no way they
shot.
tried.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm so disappointed.
Brandon, you didn't answer our FaceTime.
Joey Avery said that Brandon went home at 3:30 yesterday.
What?
Joey Avery said Brandon went home at 3:30 yesterday.
What?
I'll show you the tweet.
No, I'm understanding it, but what? He's going to...
Just
to left?
hang out, not be in the sun.
The
Masters?
sun hurt him. It was a
Like,
perfect
weren't there
day.
like pretty big guys playing then too? Brandon tapped out around 3:30 fair. We were up since 5 a.m. I tweeted this from the car. Then Naruto ran back in. Who's that?
Naruto's an anime character.
Naruto crushed beers, hung out until 6:30, and fought for a cab home after. Joe Avery's a fucking ride or die guy. All right, so what do you think? Brandon probably did he even go today?
I say
Probably
no.
in Chicago
He's
at this
beating
moment.
traffic right now.
He might be back. Yeah,
he's
he might be
driving
back.
back to his house. Yeah.
Thoughts on the guy peeing at the Masters, by the way?
Disgusting. The whole tournament should be ruined. I actually no, I have no problem with the peeing. I actually like if legitimate take. I thought the upside down hat was way more offensive.
That's what we said.
Like significantly more offensive. I saw that and I was like, this makes me want to puke. I'm not one of those tradition guys. I think it's very funny when writers get all in their feelings about this shit. But that hat was disgusting, especially playing it with Scotty Scheffler. Like, have a little class, bro. But that's Arizona State. They're scumbags. Jack McCarthy. You know?
They're all Jack McCarthy.
Porn was the next thing.
That was TJ just had a video of a dude pissing in a girl's asshole.
TJ, pull that up.
The caption is hole in one.
It just says guy holding his dick.
Twitter is ruined, dude. I looked up P Masters.
That's
the third video.
I mean, come on. P Masters is definitely like.
There's big stories about P Masters.
Masters P would have been a better way of phrasing it, maybe.
The rapper?
my God,
You would have got
TJ,
the
stop
same
showing
results.
him,
From
dude.
Filth Master on
Stop
Twitter.
showing it.
There's probably
But maybe
200
actually
pages of
play
porn.
the video. I want to see if he does get this hole in one. Oh my God, it's right in her asshole. Oh my God. He's peeing in her asshole like it's a drain.
Like it's the game at the county fair.
Cody, can you go check on this?
Yeah.
Cody,
Shoot
check
the
on
clown in the mouth. And
Yeah. He's
Show
filling
Cody.
up her asshole with pee. Oh yeah, that's crazy.
Actually, I got to go see it.
All right, I got to go. All right, I'll see you guys.
It's
Thank
worse
for
than
the
you can
gift.
imagine.
One last parting message for Brandon on Brandon Appreciation Day. All right, there we go.
Well,
thank you, Big Cat.
Well said.
The man. Let me go check out that video. One sec.
I'll open a package while you.
Well, these are so. Here, take these
Why don't
jerseys.
you go past the?
Oh, is that guy pissing in her asshole? What the fuck?
If I look up any word on Twitter, the fifth video is hardcore porn. You can look up like comb, and somehow they'll be like putting a comb in my ass.
Oh, what is this?
For all the freaks looking for that tweet, Filth Master on Twitter.
Oh, ew, no.
Hey, yo, no.
Can you, Blubman? Can you go grab just some random person from out there, whoever's sitting out there, and have them watch?
That's an HR violation. Yeah, unintentional.
Ask Blake.
Crazy.
I was thinking it'd be really funny if Blake came back with Mincy right now.
My envelope says TJ #1 Giants fan. No regifting.
That was not the angle I thought that she would be in.
No.
I apologize.
Mine says you the man.
Mine says.
Oh wait, we opened.
I got a Gem Mint 2018 Saquon Barkley.
Whoa!
Wow.
Giant.
W.
Famous giant.
Famous Giant and famous Rutgers commit.
He is quite giant too.
He committed to Rutgers and then left.
Yes, he did.
Okay, I haven't looked
Because
at
he
mine.
was then he became good at football. It was his dream school though.
I got this Connor
Whoa!
McMichael Young Gun. Whoa, is that you?
Whoa!
Holy shit, you got your own rookie card?
Gritty.
Bro got the gritty.
Bro, I'm gonna sign this. Oh heck yeah!
What did you get, Ebo?
I got a Young Guns Connor McMichael, who of course I know is on the Capitals, my favorite team. They're gearing up for a playoff run.
Hell yeah.
Once
Oh, let's go. I got a UPL.
Do you know how to say his name?
Ukko-Pekka Luukkonen.
Ukko-Pekka Luukkonen.
And
This
then
is sick.
mine says to whoever loves Bad Bunny and teen pop stars the most. That's what it says. On the
Oh.
Well,
that might be Blutman, but I'm gonna assume it's me.
Oh, it'd be so.
Did you show off those? Yeah, show off those jerseys while I open this up.
We did.
Did we?
Yeah. Oh no, we did not. This is a.
We got
Andres Biedrins. Devontae Adams.
Oh my god. Who's Andres Biedrins?
He played back in the day for the Warriors. I think he's
Hawaii jersey?
Belgian.
Dibs.
Day Hawaii jersey.
That video is
That's
insane.
sick.
Blubman, have you seen this video?
Don't
I'm
watch
not
it.
going
Lemon
to
might
watch
burst
the
into
video.
flames if he sees it.
Dude, that's great aim.
I have ethics.
Yeah. Blake has re-entered the room.
That's great aim.
Blake, after leaving for 45 minutes.
Where was
Find him.
Mincy?
I looked all over.
Throw me those jerseys.
It's probably good, but we were.
He's probably like in literally a room that nobody knows exists on the phone.
Yeah. And then lastly, people, we got to stop this trend. This is a Wander Franco. I have so many Wander Franco cards from people sending these in on opening day. But yeah, it's mint condition.
10?
I will take it. 9.
8.
But number 215. Shout out to 215 Philly.
Shout out to whoever sent these. These are great.
Yes, I wish we had your names. For everybody, I wish we had your names. And honestly, there are probably so many more gifts that were sent in that we just never got to because Brandon hit them somewhere or threw them. I don't know what the case is.
Yeah.
But oh my god, yeah.
One more. It's a Blutman jersey.
Whoa! Hold on.
Oh my God, that's cool.
There was another jersey. Show the back. What does it say on the back?
It says Garfield. This is sick.
That
This is
rocks.
like the best jersey ever.
And of course, what did Brandon do? He put it underneath his desk so he could have it for a Jersey Day
himself,
and didn't tell anybody about it. There was another jersey over on the ground over there. It was a white one. It came in a plastic wrapping.
It's right there.
Blake, could you toss that to me, please? Because I want to see this one. Good toss, Blake. And then this will be the last one, and then we'll...
I will thank Brandon for not opening the envelopes with our names on it.
Right.
So that was very
But he did
thankful-
lose
thoughtful.
there was probably a letter of who they were from.
Yeah.
Would have been nice to be like, thank you.
Dude, this scarf is crazy.
Yeah, you might need it as a personal.
Ladies and gentlemen, in my hands, I hold a jersey that, at least for me, might even top the Garfield.
No.
Folks, it is an Evansville Otters baseball jersey.
Oh, man.
My favorite non-Phillies associated minor league team. Evansville Otters. You don't like it?
No, I think
kind of for maybe Ebo.
it might be.
Evansville.
It has my name on it.
Yeah, Evansville.
Oh,
You're right.
Mm-hmm.
You're right. Sharing is caring. But yeah, again, I apologize if anybody else sent in a gift and it was not shown, but I think that might do it for our opening day barrage. Thank you all. We love you all, family. And just in general, seriously, for anybody who has tuned into the show the past 3 days, obviously you tune in for Mark and for Brandon, you don't tune in for us, but we appreciate you guys sticking through.
Yeah.
Real family. It's been a hell of a time. Ebo, hell of a job. And hopefully
You too, Connor.
we get to do some more stuff in the future.
Do us a favor, drop a like while you're here.
Yeah, like, subscribe.
Show some support.
Yeah, thank you to everyone that tuned in. Obviously, you didn't have to.
Yeah.
We're not the regular hosts, but hopefully we did a good enough job for you guys. We really appreciate everyone tuning in, and
Fish and chips for
Mark and Brandon for taking days off.
I guess, yeah.
Quitting on us.
But yeah, still, thanks.
Putting on the team.
Thanks, guys, for making us a part of your morning. Any other thoughts? Anybody here in the room?
Fish and Chip Friday.
It is Fish and Chip Friday.
I'd like to thank Blake. He's the reason some people watch as well.
Shout out to Blake.
Thank you.
And shout out to all the women that work at Barstool. We appreciate every single one of them in sports media.
Women in sports.
And what they do. So shout out to all the women at Barstool Sports.
Shout out to women.
Shout out to the women.
Okay.
Where
That's
are
gonna
we
do
getting
it.
fish and chips?
We'll figure that out off air. But yeah, we're going to go get some fish and chips. We're going to have a nice little Friday. You guys have a nice little Friday as well. We're going to see you on Monday. Mark and Brandon will be back. But until then, this has been Ebo and Connor Griffin signing off. We'll be back on the couch. Cody?
That's how ball is done.
Boom.
Family.